Riley Hyatt. I am in Moab, Utah, and thank you for listening to Republic of Avalon Radio.
So, what's next?
Okay, Mother Radio. This is the copy for the new Republic of Avalon radio station ID.
Yeah, I've got it here. Hang on a minute. This is Newfoundland. This is Newfoundland. First.
Cue the effects. Coming down in 3, 2, 1.
This is Newfoundland's first podcast. You're with the roar. By the way, am I getting paid to do this?
Sono lieto di poter rievocare in poche parole le esperienze delle prime trasmissioni radiotelegrafiche a grandi distanze da me felicemente eseguite attraverso l'Oceano Atlantico il 12 dicembre 1901.
Holy snapping bra straps.
It's a podcast. Republic of Avalon Radio. It's 0 hours Avalon Standard Time. Republic of Avalon Radio.
The best radio in the whole wide world.
You're with the roar.
Here now is Jimmy Fidler.
Republic of Avalon Radio. Hey, hey, you are with the roar. I am Jim Fidler, and you are you. And I am walking around using the handheld device here, just because it's just too hot to be sitting in the studio, and it's easier too. And it's been a long time, so I figured this would be a much easier way to kind of come cracking back at things, just to pull this out and hit record than having to fool around in the studio and be setting levels and wearing headphones and all that kind of jazz. So, here we are. And it is July 2012. And we haven't been here since, I don't know when, sometime in 2011. So we've been away for a while, and we hope that this bit of audio finds you well, and that you hadn't given up total hope on us, those of you who actually care. And there are a few of you, we do know that. Our high numbers, whatever stupid numbers we had a few years back, were a lot of them kind of fair weather, curiosity kind of people. You know, statistics are statistics, and people are people. So we're just glad to have the people here right now. I'm just glad that the people that are listening to my voice right now are here. And damn the statistics, you know? Let all those people do whatever they're doing. They're not people, they're just statistics, so the heck with them. Anyway, a whole lot's gone on. I'm just more or less here. I thought instead of doing a whole entire catch-up on everything we've been doing, I would just tell you guys about a little something. But before that, I will tell you, at very least, that we did release my new album, Up That River. And that's available at my website, jimfidler.com. You can find a link through to that at republicofavalonradio.com. And you know, iTunes and all that kind of wonderful stuff. So the new album. Plus, we've just recently released a new single, a song called We Need a Revolution. And, you know, even though the album is the album and it's still a new album and all that, I think really the main thing is if you don't have any problem with a 99-cent download, go get that song, and if you like it, if you dig it, if you think it's of any use to anybody, help us spread the word, because we really, really want to get this song out to as many people as possible. You know, songs are... I can talk about it because it's not me, it's a song. So I can say that, you know, certain songs come along every now and again, even for songwriters, that we don't feel like we actually wrote. And this is one of them for me. I didn't actually write the lyrics, sit down with a pen and paper and write it. I literally sang the lyrics to this song in kind of, I guess, a stream of consciousness, you would say. So if you think it merits it, help us spread the word. We Need a Revolution is the name of the song. Check it out, see what you think. New album, as I said, Up That River, that's out. The 3 EPs are still up on the website. 1, 2, and 3, respectively. And all kinds of other things in the works. But we won't get into all of that here today. I'm simply here to tell you guys about something that might be a good shot in the arm for you, and it may be a good shot in the arm for us. In terms of trying to get back on track here and get some roaring happening, we have set up a channel. It's an app called... What's it called again?
Zello.
Zello. Z-E-L-L-O, or Z-E-L-L-O. It's a free app. You can get it in the App Store. You can get it for Android or iPhone or iPod Touch or this or that. You can get it for Mac or PC as well, if you just do a search for it. Our search engine of choice that we've recommended here before is startpage.com. It's more secure and private compared to, say, Google. And all your searches go through the Google search engine anyway, through an anonymous proxy. So you're not lacking in the results that you get for your searches and all that. But if you choose to use Google, that's fine. Do a search for it. Zello, it's called. What you want to do is you want to install that app and set up your little account thing. It's all free. And look for... there's a channel called Roar, R-O-A-R, just like that. No capitals, no nothing, just R-O-A-R. In terms of contacts, add myself and Lillian. I'm VO1RV, and Lillian is VO1XYL. Go ahead and add us as contacts, and channel. In the app, you'll see where you can search for a channel. Search for Roar, and just join that channel. And the cool thing about this, we can... how would I say? It's not like Skype or anything like that, in the sense, you know, you can call individual people using this back and forth. It's free, you know, other people who have the app. I suppose you can just randomly find other people that you don't know if you want, or you can, you know, just add contacts as you see fit, people that you already know. In this case, all we're thinking about is just getting some good people together in this channel. And think of it as like a channel, like on a CB radio or something like that, where it's the Roar channel. So it's just going to be Lillian and myself and our friend Riley in Utah, and maybe you. And at any given point in any day or night, you could just go on in there, leave it on in the background, whatever, and whoa, look, there's Lillian, or there's Jim, or there's Riley, or there's whoever. And we could just have some good old nice times, maybe on a Friday night, kicking around in the channel, having a beer and having a chat, listening to some music, whatever. It's all wide open. And so we are here to encourage you, dear Roar listeners, to look for this app and hopefully install it and have the ability for us to be able to just chat. Something that I've wanted for such a long time now. Since the 90s, I've been trying to get something like this going through jimfidler.com. And there's all kinds of different clients, but you need to have a server, and you need this and that, and people need to install programs, and they're kind of complicated, and they need to be configured, and all this kind of foolishness. This is very, very simple stuff. Very, very simple. If you've got an iPhone or an iPod Touch or an Android or a Mac or a PC or whatever, you just install it and away you go. And of course your Android or your iPod Touch or your iPhone or whatever pretty much is going to have already a speaker and microphone built into it. Back in the day when I was trying to get the stuff going on the website, a lot of people didn't have microphones on their computers at all, and many people didn't have speakers, or they had them and they weren't hooked up, or they weren't hooked up correctly, or they were turned down, or whatever. A lot of people just didn't have. 95, 96, 97, people didn't really have their computers hooked up the way they do now, and speakers was the big thing. A lot of people didn't even have any speakers connected to their computers at all. You know, I suppose because people couldn't store all their music on hard drives and stuff at the time. That was another little visionary dream of mine at the time. I remember talking to people and then thinking that I was watching too much Star Trek when I was saying I would really, really like at some point to just take all my CDs and everything and put them onto my computer and not have to be dealing with these discs and so on. And I remember being told that it was a bit of a pipe dream and it would never happen, that man, the size of hard drives you'd need to be able to do that would be crazy. I have someone telling me, man, you'd need a hard drive bigger than a gigabyte to do something like that. And of course we know now that for future reference, for all you people in the future, right now the current state of the art in 2012 is it's very common for people to have like 2 terabyte drives. There's some bigger ones, but I think probably on average people have 1 terabyte drives, and a lot of people have 2 terabyte drives. And back when I first envisioned having all my music library on my computer, I think my hard drive at that time when I was thinking such crazy thoughts was 100 megs or something like that. 500 megs maybe. I don't know. Certainly no more than that. It wasn't a gig anything. It was definitely in the megs. I think it might have been 500 megs maybe. So I mean, you can imagine how quickly. No, was it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, 500 megs. You can imagine how quickly you could fill that up. So, yes, indeed. So yeah, go grab this app and install it, and look for again myself VO1RV or Lillian VO1XYL, and look for the channel Roar ROAR, and all you have to do is just that channel is there, and you can just open it up and away you go, and we can chat. We can talk back and forth. It's just kind of like using a walkie-talkie. You have a push-to-talk button. You just press and hold the button while you're talking, and then when you're finished talking, you let go, and you let somebody else talk, and it's all wonderful. So, what was the name of that app again? Zello, yes. Zello. That's it. We'll have to do a commercial for them. Yes, absolutely. So here we are. We're back. This is an episode I don't even know the number. I'm going to have to go and look in the feed and see what the most recent episode was and what number it was and figure all that out after. This was an impulse podcast thing. So why don't you say hello to the folks? It's been all me up to this point.
Hello, folks. I'm completely out of practice.
Yes. Well, you don't have the practice. It's just be yourself, just as we always were.
Hello, and thank you for listening. If surely you are listening. If it's you listening,
they are listening. If they're hearing us, then they're listening. Yeah, I think so.
It's good.
So we're back at it again, folks. Some things never
good
end.
To say hello again. Hopefully this is just the first of more to come.
Richler.
And we look forward to bringing you more roar.
Yeah, roaring on.
Yeah. I'm just about to put some hot dogs on the barbecue here.
Woohoo!
It's a gorgeous day here in the Republic of Avalon.
It's about 85 degrees Fahrenheit, or that's, 28, 29 degrees Celsius. Nice breeze, sunshine.
Yeah, this is summer here.
Yep.
Finally.
And we bought a tent.
We did.
A big one.
Big tent. It's like a palace.
Yeah.
I call it the palace tent.
It's an actual tent that, you can actually walk around in, and you can have a table in the middle, people sitting around, having a drink, listening to some music, playing some cards, doing whatever. We bought a new inflatable mattress and Coleman stove and
a cooler. And we got the gear.
Oh yeah, the cooler is on wheels. You tilt it up and you can just pull it around. Mm-hmm. So we call it, Lillian nicknamed it Huck's new wagon.
Which is the title of a song that Jim wrote as well.
A tune, yeah.
A tune.
Yeah, a rag.
Mm-hmm. And maybe he'll play that for you.
I think we may just go out with that.
Yeah, cool.
Uh-huh. Well, why don't we just do that and just, again, say hello to everybody and any encouragement from anybody for us to keep going at this would be greatly appreciated, because whatever, motivation, encouragement.
Absolutely. We don't know if there's people listening and want to hear it.
There might be no interest at all. We might be just here talking to ourselves.
Maybe. But it would be really great to hear from you. And
in cyberspace.
Yeah, shoot us a line, send us a voice, shout out.
Send us shout outs. We love shout outs.
Shout outs are great because we need some.
We
also need new material.
We need new shout outs.
Yeah.
So go to republicofavalonradio.com, click on the contact us thingy, and there's lots of ways of getting in touch with us. And of course, the easiest thing to do is just make a little recording. Don't even worry about editing it if you don't know how to edit and cut the beginning off and cut the end and make it all sound nice and professional. Or don't even worry about that. Whenever I get it, I'll just do my thing with it, and I'll make you sound real good. But you could even just send that as an attachment, or if you have Dropbox, just use the Dropbox. We have Dropbox, so we could do something like that. We could set up a Roar Dropbox folder, actually, and then we could invite anyone who wants to be a part of that, and we could even from time to time put things in there for those who want to do that. Could be special little things that those folks might be privy to. Do we have an email list? Riley was asking. Can you subscribe to an email list? I know we were using Google Groups, but we kind of put the can on that. We got kind of it just wasn't useful enough for.
I don't think we have join our mailing list.
Okay.
On the Roar site.
Okay.
We can put one there, though.
Yeah, not right now. Okay. So that's it, I guess, for episode number whatever the heck it is, 100 and something or other. And we are roaring on, and we hope everything's well with you. Many people are, as I'm saying many people are flashing through my mind from all points, from South Carolina and Alabama and Philadelphia and Baltimore and Columbus, Ohio, and England and Ireland and Australia and New Zealand and Vienna. I certainly can't forget Vienna. And just all kinds of people and places are flashing through my mind as I utter the generic sounding you. that you is actually what I'm saying is ye, plural. And so we hope everything is going as well as can be expected, and that there's a degree of health and happiness and the pursuit thereof, either the pursuit of health or the pursuit of happiness going on, and that it's going well. And I will send you away with my little tune here. That's not but maybe 3 or 4 weeks old, something like that. It's very new. It's a little rag called Huck's New Wagon. And you are listening to Republic of Avalon Radio.
a Root Cellar production.